So guys, quite a number of people have been asking me about the efficacy and safety of waist trainers for some time now. So in this video, I will be explaining strictly from a medical perspective the pros and cons of waist trainers. My name is Happy Doctor and welcome to my channel. Now, in case you are just hearing of the term for the very first time and don't know what it is, a waist trainer is a type of undergarment that is made up of a very thick elastic fabric that some people wrap around their waist with the hope that it will help them to slim their waistlines and improve their figures or give them that very wicked sexy hourglass shape. But basically, a waist trainer is just a modern day rebranded and well publicized version of corset. Now, let me quickly say this because it's important. It is perfectly okay to use waist trainers every now and then for the aesthetic appeal that they provide. So maybe you have a romantic date to attend and you want to make a good first impression by looking very that is not a problem at all. So you can go ahead and do just that. But the claim or the notion that waist trainers, by their simple act of squeezing your abdomen, will automatically help you to lose belly fat is one that is inaccurate, at least medically speaking. The only indirect link that they may have to weight loss is that in squeezing your abdominal organs, your stomach may also get squeezed in the process and can reduce, and this can reduce its size, hence reducing the quantity of food you can take at that time. So you can, with this understanding, argue that, well, since they can temporarily reduce your stomach size and may help you eat less, they can play an indirect role in weight loss. That is a fair argument, but even then, it is still very minute and certainly not to the degree to which these Instagram influencers make people believe. And by the way, most of them have used surgery to sculpt and mold their bodies to get that hourglass figure, which I don't have any problem with too. But they should not come and be telling people that it is waist trainer that gave them that figure 8, because that's a lie. Anyway, like I said earlier, using them temporarily is not a problem, but do not expect that they will miraculously absorb all your belly fat and make your waist look tiny like that of a bee just by wearing one alone. Because as soon as you stop using a waist trainer, everything goes back to factory settings. See guys, if you are not dieting and you are not exercising, except you want to be using it once in a while for special outings and events, you are just punishing your body and you may even get hurt in the process. And this leads me to the question of how safe is a waist trainer. So on the issue of safety, yes, it is true that there are some potential health risks associated with the use of waist trainers, especially in some groups of people. But first of all, let me say this in very strong terms, that the prolonged use of waist trainers at a single stretch is not advised. Some people are in the habit of wearing them for the whole day and even when they go to bed at night. Using a waist trainer like that is very dangerous, as it can weaken your core muscles over time and may lead to lower back pain, poor posture, and other related problems. There have also been cases of people struggling to breathe, having heartburns, and getting their ribs fractured because the waist trainer they used was just too tight. These are all potential health risks you should be on the lookout for if you are going to use a waist trainer. That said, there are still some categories of people who should never ever use waist trainers because of their increased risk of developing serious complications. These people include, number one, people with asthma or other respiratory conditions that make it very difficult for them to breathe. Because you already have or you are having issues with breathing, you now want to go and add waist trainer to squeeze the living daylight out of your lungs? I wish you luck with that. Try it and see. Number two, people who have ulcer or acid reflux disease. This is because the constant squeezing by the waist trainer is going to worsen your symptoms. So you are strongly advised to avoid waist trainers. Number three, people who have hernia anywhere on their chest, abdomen, or pelvic region. The squeezing effect and pressure from the waist trainer on the abdomen will eventually worsen the hernia. So it's bad for hernias. Waist trainers are bad for hernias. Number four, and it is very important, people who have just had an abdominal surgery, for example, cesarean section or any other operation where the wound hasn't healed properly. The waist trainer can cause the sutures to break and the wound not to heal on time. And finally, number five, people who have hemorrhoids. This is because the pressure exerted on the lower abdomen can spread to reach the bowels and exacerbate the hemorrhoids. So if you fall in any of the above categories, please desist from using waist trainers. They are not for you. And that will be all for today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Please, If you have any question for me, just go ahead and drop it in the comment section and I will attend to it as soon as I can. Meanwhile, help subscribe to my channel and don't forget to turn on post notification for more updates. Bye bye.